administration was at best incompetent or at worst complicit in allowing this unprecedented fraud going on. Meanwhile, this triggered the Trump administration to go into Minnesota to go after particularly Somali illegal aliens that are protected in the sanctuary state of Minnesota, the sanctuary city of Minneapolis. Here, let me show you some of the criminals. Somali illegal aliens have been rounded up just in the past
learn about who they're arresting
in Minnesota. And these are the people, come with me, that Governor Walz wants to defend, praising the Somali citizens. Well, let's look at them. Mohammed Syed, convictions include domestic violence, trespassing, assault on a peace officer, damaging property, and the list goes on. But there's a whole handful of them. You've got Sharif Abdi, a gang member. Convictions include fraud, vehicle theft, multiple.
But this is not what you hear. This is not what you hear from the activists and the sanctuary rioters who are out there like they are in every sanctuary state when ICE shows up. They're saying the exact opposite. They're saying that this is not who's actually being arrested.
Friday, our cameras caught handcuffed men exiting vans and boarding a plane at MSP Airport.
Oh, those are deportation flights.
Say this is a deportation flight, taking arrested immigrants out of state. It's unclear who these people are, but the scene caps off a week defined.
I just heard who they were.
The Department of Homeland Security is calling Operation Metro Surge.
This week, the Department of Homeland Security's Operation Metro Surge hits the Twin Cities. The agency announcing ICE arrested 12 of the worst. Among them, this man, 46-year-old Abdul Qadir Sharif Abdi, who DHS describes as a current gang member.
Okay.
I would describe Abdi as the friendliest guy that I know.
So the law enforcement agency in charge of protecting the country says he's a gang member, but this random person says he's a great guy.
Court documents he came to the United States from Somalia as a refugee in 1996. He faced deportation multiple times, convicted of stealing a vehicle, shoplifting, and other offenses between 1999 and 2006. Each time he was ultimately released, given deportation to Somalia was not reasonably foreseeable at the time. When those conditions changed, ICE detained him in 2018. In a report filed in that case, a magistrate judge noted that he had worked to turn his life around.
If you were living in a country illegally, and the country said, look, we need to deport you, but your home country is so dangerous, we're going to wait to do it because we're not the big jerks the riot mobs out there are saying we are.
There's been a person that he would give his shirt off of his back to anybody.
To anybody? What about the people he stole from?
Of supporters when a judge released Abdi for what friends and others hoped would be the final time. Rejoining the community in Minneapolis, Taylor met Abdi as her neighbor.